Every year, 60 million people lace up a pair of Nikes and go for a run. Almost none of them realize they are wearing a system engineered not just to make you faster, but to make you dependent. Because Nike doesn't sell running shoes, Nike sells a ladder. 7 levels, each one hiding more technology, more data, and more control than the last. At the bottom is a shoe built for the masses. At the top is a machine so advanced that sports governing body had to rewrite the rulebook to contain it. This is the blueprint behind the most powerful footwear empire on Earth, escalated level by level. Let's start at the foundation. Level 1. The Pegasus. On the surface, it's just a daily trainer. Reliable, unremarkable. The shoe your local store always has in stock. But that ordinariness is the point. The Pegasus is Nike's backbone. The high-volume, mass-production engine that prints stable cash flow 41 versions deep. It is engineered to be good enough for everyone and perfect for no one. A foam baseline that quietly funds everything above it. Every dollar of margin on this shoe is reinvested into the labs that build the weapons higher up the ladder. This is the commercial floor of the empire, the product that keeps the machine running while the real experiments happen out of sight. Master the masses first, then you start correcting them. Level 2. The structure. Here, Nike stops selling comfort and starts engineering retention. Most runners don't fail because they're slow. They fail because their bodies break down. The structure is built to fix that. A denser, guided platform that controls how your foot collapses, how your stride loads, how long you can keep coming back. It is biomechanical correction sold as support. And a runner who doesn't get injured is a runner who keeps buying. This level isn't about speed at all. It's about extending the lifespan of the customer, keeping bodies intact long enough to climb the ladder. Nike has quietly turned injury prevention into a retention strategy. The longer you run, the deeper you go. And the deeper you go, the more the technology starts to change. Level 3. The Zoomfly. This is where the secret enters the mainstream. Hidden inside the midsole sits the first consumer-grade carbon fiber plate, a stiff, curved blade that snaps your foot forward with every step. Officially, it's a training shoe. In reality, it's a test phase, a way to put elite propulsion technology onto thousands of ordinary feet and harvest the data. How does carbon feel under load? How much faster do amateurs actually run? The Zoomfly is the infiltration layer. The moment a closely guarded race technology was disguised as an everyday product, the public became the experiment. And the results of that experiment would lead to a shoe so effective, so unfair, that officials would seriously debate whether it should be allowed to exist at all. Level 4. The Vaporfly. This is the shoe that broke the sport. Combine an ultralight superfoam with a full carbon plate, and you don't just feel faster, you measurably are. Independent studies confirmed it. This shoe improved running economy by roughly 4%. 4% doesn't sound like a weapon until you realize it can erase minutes from a marathon. Suddenly, records weren't being broken, they were being demolished. Competitors who didn't wear it had no chance, and the playing field collapsed overnight. The governing body was cornered. Ban it and admit the technology was too powerful, or allow it and accept that the shoe, not the athlete, now defined the limit. They blinked. The Vaporfly stayed legal. And in that moment, Nike didn't just win races, it captured the rulebook itself. Level 5. The Alphafly. If the Vaporfly bent the rules, the Alphafly was built to live at their absolute edge. Twin air zoom pods under the forefoot, a thick slab of superfoam, a rigid carbon plate, every component tuned to the maximum the regulations would permit. This is the shoe that carried a human being through a marathon in under 2 hours, a barrier scientists had called impossible. The Alphafly is no longer a product for runners, it's a statement of monopoly, proof that Nike had pushed human running economy to the legal ceiling and planted its flag there. Everyone else is now engineering toward a limit that Nike defined. At this level, the brand isn't competing in the market, it is the market. But the true frontier was never the one you could buy. Level 6. The Prototypes. Below the shelves, inside Nike's development division, sit the shoes the public rarely sees. Stripped down, brutal, minimal. The Streakfly hints at it. Raw, lightweight, built for pure speed with nothing wasted. But these track and lab prototypes go further. No cushioning to flatter you, no marketing to soften it, just naked power transfer, tested on athletes whose data feeds straight back into the next generation. This is the underground layer of the empire, where comfort is irrelevant and the only metric is output. The shoes here aren't designed to be sold, they're designed to learn. Every stride taken in a lab prototype is a data point, and those data points are quietly assembling something no rule has been written for yet. Level 7. The Peak. This is the multi-million-dollar frontier, where footwear stops being a product and becomes a system. Here, plate stiffness, foam geometry, and aerodynamics are no longer guessed by designers. They're optimized by algorithms, tuned to a specific athlete, a specific distance, a specific stride. Imagine a shoe engineered around your data, your weight, your cadence, your fatigue curve, computed for maximum return. This is biomechanics as software, a feedback loop where every race refines the next design. It is the logical endpoint of everything below it. The Pegasus funded it, the Vaporfly proved it, and the data harvested at every level trained it. At the top of the ladder, you are no longer wearing a shoe. You are wearing the most optimized running machine ever built, and it knows exactly how you move. 7 levels, 1 ladder. From a mass-produced trainer that funds the empire, to an algorithm-tuned machine that rewrote the limits of human performance. Nike never just sold you a shoe. It sold you a position on a system designed to pull you upward. 1 upgrade, 1 data point, 1 record at a time. The next time you tighten your laces, ask yourself which level you're standing on. And remember, someone, somewhere in a lab, is already building the level above it. Subscribe, and we'll take you inside the next system the world hasn't noticed yet.